Up next, the Nets taking on the Cavaliers. For Brooklyn, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Cavs, Nets, up next, right after this. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Demon in at the point. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Here's Demon. Outside, Porter. Over in the corner, Claxton. Off target from outside. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Allen. Thomas against Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Puts up a 3. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Pass to Mann. Launches a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the Nets with possession here. After the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Over in the corner, Claxton. And the Nets, another 3. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And after the 3 on the other end, Mitchell with one of his own. This man is so competitive.
Outside, Porter for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Mitchell finds Garland. Now Hunter. From deep. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Hunter. Mobley's got 6.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age, and so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Here's man. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And it's Demon missing. Hunter dishes to Allen. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Here's Demon. Still yet to score. Pass to man. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Porter, here we go. Man, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. Thomas, following DeAndre Hunter's 3-point attempt. Outside Garland. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland. Allen passes to Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Mobley. 6 points for him.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Man's got 14 points.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Demon. Scoreless thus far. Here's Porter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with their treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
4 on the shot clock. Pass to Strus. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. And the shot goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too. So he works to find his looks.
Johnson, the pass to Porter. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside, Ball. And Merrill has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Here's Heisman. Nothing on the board.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Nets lead by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Ball. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Nance a screen on Johnson. Ball with the bucket.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Nets leading by 9. Johnson outside. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 7 points. Ball's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. From deep, Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass the Ball. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Here's Merrill. Ball kicks to Nance. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Shoots over Ball. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ball from long range. Highsmith grabs the miss. Nets leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Martin. Here's Highsmith. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Ball the pass to Merrill. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's stolen by Martin. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Garland, no good. Nets leading by 11. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offense a bit more. Back to you.
Yep, more than capable. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Allen outside, pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. The rebound by Demon.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Thomas. Mobley with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Garland. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Nets leading by 11. Here's Highsmith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Excellent D there from Allen.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Mitchell for the three. Mitchell connects from three.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Highsmith. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he drops that one in. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And sticking it there from the corner pocket. Thomas is someone the D can't afford to lose sight of.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Count that one from Mobley.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Pass to Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn with the three.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Nets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Hunter's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And we see this more and more in today's league. Garland with the fantastic kick-out pass to the available shooter.
Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front.
Hunter sets a screen for Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. And here's Strus for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. Shoots the 3. And it's Strus with the rebound.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
He is looking for Mobley and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Outside Thomas. Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. Thomas, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Strus passes to Garland. Over Porter. Hunter for 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Richard, the best record in the Eastern Conference last season. But the Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Mitchell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
There is no quit in Donovan Mitchell, and one.
Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Here's the 3. Timmy, no good. Ball dishes to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Johnson. 8 points his last outing. Outside Porter. Martin kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Sharp with a screen on Johnson. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Wilson against Hunter. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's the lob to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Martin the pass to Johnson. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Hunter finds Mitchell. Excellent D there by Johnson. Nets leading by 5. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Mitchell with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. And it's Sharp missing. Ball against Johnson. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Ball, the bounce pass. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ball, the pass to Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Johnson against Hunter. Martin from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Johnson dishes to Porter. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Ball. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Nets up by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Demon. Still without a basket. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at center. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Garland with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside, Porter. With some arc. Hunter with some nice defense. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Going inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Outside Thomas. Over Mitchell. Thomas, no luck. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. beyond the arc. And with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. Pass to Demon. Now Claxton, defended by Allen. Claxton the pass to Mann. Drains the three-pointer. Mann's got 17 now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Oh, Mitchell right back at him.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Here's Demon. Stolen by Allen. Hunter for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Demon. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball stolen. Here's Demon. Guarded by Garland. From beyond the arc. Demon, that's good. Demon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Mobley misses. Nets leading by 12. Down low, here's Mann. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That free throw, no good. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And it's Sam Merrill in for Mitchell. Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Merrill. The teardrop falls in. Merrill's got 8.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The 3 from Thomas. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Garland, the pass to Strus. The three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 14. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Allen outside. Garland left side. Over Demon. And slam dunk by Allen.
That's where the bigs make their money, battling inside. And Allen, yeah, he knows it.
Outside Thomas. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Pass to Thomas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Back to Strus. Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Nets miss again. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Pass to man. Takes a 3. The rebound by Merrill. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Picked his pocket. Thomas with it. Garland picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
He hits both from the stripe. So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
Now, here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wilson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland, the pass to Merrill. To the paint. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And here is Johnson. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Merrill's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. And here's Garland for 3. Wilson grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Garland against Johnson. Pass to Nance. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. So it's Brooklyn now. At one point, they led by 16. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. There's Thomas with the 3. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Merrill. And here's Strus for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make him pay.
Thomas, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Merrill for the lead. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Martin's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Cavaliers, Sharp comes in for Evan Mobley. And Ball subbed in for Sam Merrill. Johnson outside. Here's Wilson. Off target with his 3.
And the well
is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Martin. Vanette with the lead. Pass to Wilson. Johnson with it. Garland picks him up. Garland against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Jimmy, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Strus. And another miss by Cleveland.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Lets it go from deep. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Garland to pass the ball. To the middle. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Here's Wilson. And a miss there on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Garland. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Nets leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Johnson attacking. Got a piece of it. Hunter for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Nets. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So it's Brooklyn now, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell outside. Over Demon. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn trailing. Porter outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hunter for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Porter. There's the triple. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
free throw. Good, Allen. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here's Hunter. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Mobley outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Man can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Ball. Mitchell outside. A 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. They need this one, and Claxton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Mobley outside. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Thomas. To take the lead, and stolen by Hunter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Nets making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Hunter. Holds it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Outside Thomas. Here's Demon, guarded by Garland. Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the wing, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Demon. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Garland left side. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Highsmith. It's a hand on it. And Thomas with the second chance points. Thomas got 24.
Not known for his rebounding. Credit Thomas for mixing it up there on the offensive glass.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Mann's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Demon. And here is Thomas. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Allen's shot is off. Nets trail by 4. Steps back. Oh, Claxton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Allen kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Demon. Outside Thomas. Here's Mann. Lots of room. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Garland. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. From downtown. Doesn't go for it. Good defense by Claxton. To the right side. Highsmith buries the long-range jumper.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Mobley outside. A three ball. Highsmith grabs the miss. Highsmith's got his fourth rebound in this one. Thomas with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Demon. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Back to Thomas. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Now Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Mitchell. There's Thomas with the three. Claxton on the follow.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it. It's good!
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Claxton, a screen on Mitchell. Now Claxton.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Mobley. Launches it. Thomas pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Mitchell.
Nice finish. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thomas down low, covered by Mitchell. Got it to go off the glass.
Oh, huge bucket by Thomas there. The pressure of the moment just does not seem to faze him in the slightest.
Outside Mobley, fires the three, and it misses.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Paxton, a screen on Mobley. And there's the dunk.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
The Cavaliers leading. Garland. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Demon. Guarded by Garland. Mobley there for the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop.
So cool under pressure. It's good to see Allen rise to the occasion.
Here's Demon. Guarded by Garland. Now Thomas. Off target from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. Four-point game. Garland looking it over. Now Allen. And they double up Allen. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Thomas misses the deep three. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just